It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON TV, the leader in local sports television. Remember to like our YouTube channel so you'll never miss any of our live sports coverage. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
We are live on the EKU pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you when choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to EKU.edu. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins. We're about an hour and 45 minutes away from Richmond, and we are in Dayton, Kentucky. And I'll tell you what, Tom, a lot of cool things about this field. This field that the Berea Pirates are playing on tonight it opened up in 1934. It is the oldest field in the Commonwealth still being used for football. Pretty cool piece of history there, and you've got some more history tidbits for us as well.
Yeah, Olin Warren Davis was the superintendent of Dayton, Kentucky schools in 1934. He's the one that had this place built. And a cool thing about this, Michael, is long before the Cincinnati Bengals pro team ever came to the city of Cincinnati, the Cincinnati Bengals semi-pro team played right here on this field. The year was 1937. So just a tremendous amount of history. This brings back a lot of memories for me. My high school football field in 1970, my senior year, we had light poles that were 15, 20 feet away from the sideline, so you could literally run into a light pole or a wall,
yeah.
and that's the way the fields were built back then, and this one's still in business. It's great.
It's a very cool field. I don't know if Clark can do it, but if Clark could kind of zoom into the houses that are basically right across the street, he can't hear us, but if he could see us, if he could do that, I mean, it's just so cool to see some of these different things. We'll look at that later on during the broadcast, but we are here in the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Gateway Cycles is located in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com. We are here on the EKU pregame show. Tom, Berea has come into this football game undefeated. They're 5-0. They have a forfeit win over Jenkins, who canceled their football season after a couple of games, so that it counts as a win for the Pirates. And they've knocked off good teams like Caverna, Sayre. They beat Jackson County earlier this year. This Berea team playing very well right now, keeping the momentum going, and they won their last game of the regular season last year over Jellicoe, Tennessee. They've won their first 5 games of this year, but on the road, a long drive down here to Dayton, who, in the Green Devils, are 4-1 on the season.
Absolutely.
They're a pretty good team in their own right, which means tonight's game should be a lot of fun between the Green Devils of Dayton High School and your Berea Pirates.
Now, the Green Devils lost to Bishop Brossart. Is that how you say
Bishop
that?
Brossart.
24-8, and that game was at Bishop Brossart. Now, since that first game, they've had 2 home, 2 away, and by looking at the scores, it doesn't matter who they play. They are a juggernaut, and a majority of it is on the ground, just like Berea, which is going to be a lot of fun to watch. When you get 2 teams that like to rush the ball like both these teams do, we're going to see one heck of a football game tonight.
Each team has a good record. Berea, again, 5-0. Dayton is 4-1. But the combined records of each of the 2 teams that the teams have played are not the best. Now, the teams that Berea played are 4-18 on the season. You got teams like, the teams that Dayton has played are 4-18 on the season. They beat Bellevue, they beat Gallatin County, who's winless, and they beat Bracken County, who is winless. So this Dayton team, their wins have been compiled against teams that have a 4-18 combined record. The Pirates have knocked off again Jackson County. They beat a pretty good Harlan team. They beat a very good Caverna team who's got some good athletes. The combined record of the teams that Berea has played is 5-15. And, of course, the forfeit from Jenkins, we're not going to count their record. So it'll be interesting to see because the 2 teams have played some different competition.
Right.
But I think this will be a good test for both teams to see who can pull out the win here on a very awesome football field. This Dayton team at home, it's homecoming for them.
Yeah.
So it means a little bit more for them coming in here to tonight's game, where as Berea had their homecoming game last week. And Coach Stepp said, when I talked to him the first time he came on the sports show with us on Monday, that he is tired of his team being the homecoming game. And they want to come out here on the road. They want to put up a good showing, and they want to make Dayton mad or upset that they invited Berea down for the homecoming game. Because normally, and you know, I played for a small school.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, you play homecoming game against a team that you think you could beat.
Right.
You know, that's that you want to get a win on homecoming night. So Dayton thought the same thing. But this Berea team is for real.
Oh, it's absolutely for real. And what's cool is we had a chance to do their Saturday game a few weeks ago, and now here we are again. It worked out with our scheduling that we're able to bring you this Friday night game, and I am pumped for this one tonight.
Madison Central on a bye week. Estill County, our normally scheduled game of the week, was last night. Madison Southern is on the road at East Jessamine, and if you want to listen to that game, you can listen to it on 103.5 WKXO to Donald Foster and Rick Mobberly for the game between the Eagles of Madison Southern and the in East Jessamine. So that should be a fun game. This game should be fun as well, folks. We are live on the EKU pregame show. Do not go anywhere. We will take a short commercial break and bring you back to Dayton, Kentucky. We are just outside of Cincinnati here in Dayton. Back in 3 minutes on WLFX. We're on 106.7 The Dog and live on WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guarantee Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
CKI Equipment and Services is now open in the former location of Metcalf Metal, but with all new ownership and management of Calvin, Paula, Callie, and Nick Gooch. CKI is your local machinery repair headquarters in the shop or in the field with CKI's mobile unit. They come to you for all types of welding, stick, MIG, TIG, aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Everything for your trailers from axles and hubs to lights, wiring, tires, and wheels. CKI Equipment and Services on Highway 52 Irvin Road by Shell.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com. and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Live here on the EKU pregame show, and Tom, you can see how cool it is. I mean, literally, these houses across the street are that close, and the sign there says, "Make Dayton great again to trump the Pirates." And pretty cool little sign they've got to show off. There's probably 20 people on that back deck over there, and they can literally watch this high school football game from their back deck, which would be pretty cool to go out. You know, you and I are big football guys. Would love to go out, sit on your back porch and watch some football at any time you want to.
Oh, that would be great. I see why people buy condos and houses on golf courses.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can sit out there all evening and watch the late golfers come by. Usually good golfers at that late at night so they don't lose their ball.
Yeah.
But here it's just a fantastic seat. They're right at the 40-yard line, which is close to midfield. And they got a full crowd over there. Looks like they're having a big cookout party and going to enjoy
tailgating on the back porch.
Yeah,
back porch gating, I guess.
High school football. It's going to be great.
Tonight's game, we could not be here without our sponsors that help us cover Berea High School football. I want to say a special thank you to Todd's Antique Mall. There is something for everyone at Todd's Antique Mall in Berea, Kentucky. You can check them out. They are located at Highway 21 West off of I-75 at exit 76 and are open every day but Sunday, and also brought to you by Near New Auto Center. Check out the $69 down specials each week at Near New Auto Center. You can view their entire inventory at nearnewauto.com. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Brandy's Bakery and Bistro. Satisfy your sweet tooth at Brandy's Bakery and Bistro, located at 154 Mini Mall Drive in Berea, or give them a call at 859-756-3570. We have some more sponsors that we will mention throughout tonight's broadcast. And folks, if you live in Berea, make sure to go by and tell these great sponsors thank you for helping us cover this game. Tom and myself and Austin and Clark had a long drive down here, but it was a fun drive down here. Austin fell asleep on us, but it was a fun trip down here. But we could not be here if it were not for these great sponsors. So go by and tell them all thank you. You can see that scroll at the bottom of your screen right now. Go by and tell those great sponsors thank you for sponsoring Berea High School football and allowing us to make our way down here to Dayton and cover tonight's game for you. We are live here on the EKU pregame show. The campus beautiful awaits you when choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. Tom Gross and Michael Watkins. And Tom, Berea has a lot of weapons. You got Jaden Cunningham, who had a big game last week, 3 touchdowns rushing, I think 178 rushing yards on the ground for the Pirates. Whitaker, their quarterback, has a lot of potential. He's got really good size for your quarterback position. Timmy Thompson, earlier in the year that we had in the game on WBON TV, had 5 rushing touchdowns. They have got a lot of weapons out there, and they got a pretty good defense as well for the Berea Pirates.
You know, the thing that is really cool about their team is they have size, and they have size in the right places. Their line is big on both sides of the football. Their quarterback is a bigger guy for a high school quarterback, which gives him an advantage looking over the field when he has to pass. He can run the football as well as Cunningham, and old Bam Bam Cunningham. I'm really looking forward to seeing him again. He had a good game down when we did the Saturday game in Berea, so hoping he has more of the same here this evening.
Well, the folks in Berea tell me that there is a new number 34 in Berea. It used to be Damian Harris, who's now a New England Patriot. Jaden Cunningham, the sophomore at Berea, is an absolute beast, and they are now calling him the new Damian Harris. And say, well, when this kid's a senior, don't be surprised if some of these bigger schools come calling for a kid like that who can run over somebody, he can run away from somebody. He's everything you want in a running back. Now, the two quarterbacks, their numbers aren't great, but they both have the ability to put up big games. Cunningham on the season, 35 of 53. He's thrown 6 interceptions to only 3 touchdowns. But as you said, he can run the ball as well. He's one of those dual-threat quarterbacks, and they don't rely on him to be that guy. They don't want him to go out there and throw, and they don't want him to go out there and throw 40 times a game. They want to let him, kind of manage the game, and then whenever he's asked to, then make a play, whether it be throwing or running. For the Dayton Green Devils, their quarterback has only attempted 24 passes. He's thrown for 233 yards. He's thrown 3 picks and 2 touchdowns. So to me, it looks like with everything that these two teams are good at, that the quarterback play, whichever quarterback can make the big play, could be the difference in tonight's contest.
It could. Nolan Brooks for Dayton. He has done a good job. He is just a junior. And, it's experience. He's gaining it with every game, every win. They've got 4 wins in a row now. Every win, he's gaining experience. And there's nothing that can replace that. Actual game action experience is going to make you a better football player. And I can tell you right now, in Class A, it's fun to watch because you don't have a kid out there that does not want to play football. There's just, you got other options. You got other sports that they could play. But these gentlemen on both sides of the field want to play football. So that's why I'm thinking, man, this is really going to be an exciting game tonight.
You're talking about Cunningham, the running back. He also is third on the team in tackles with 20. Him and Timmy Thompson,
yes,
two of their most primary offensive weapons, both with 20 tackles on the year. And that's what happens when you have a small school like a Berea, like a Dayton High School. You have a lot of guys that play both sides of the field. And Tanner Hayden is the leading tackler for the Berea Pirates with 40 tackles on the season, which is second in our coverage area between all the schools that we cover, Central, Southern, Estill County, Berea. Tanner Hayden is second in tackles for our entire coverage area behind Clay Bunch of Madison Southern.
And they got the bye game, so he's actually averaging 10 tackles per contest.
And Tanner Hayden, a pretty good player for the Berea Pirates. We will see him on defense and in action in about 5 minutes. The kickoff 5 minutes away from here in Berea. We will take a short, we are in Dayton, not in Berea.
Right.
But it's Berea, the Pirates 5-0, taking on the Green Devils of Dayton. We will go back to the station for another 3-minute commercial break and be right back to Dayton, Kentucky, folks. Hanging out with us on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and on WBONTV.com.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Meals, 200
Back on WBONTV.com. We are also live tonight, Tom, on 106.7 The Dog, WLFX. Jaden Johnson running the board back at the studio controls. He is our producer on the radio tonight, always making us sound good on the radio side. Our producer on the TV side tonight, Austin Hanks, and our cameraman, the great camera work tonight by Clark Freeman. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, live in Dayton, Kentucky. An hour and 40-minute drive from Richmond. Tom, it was a fun trip up here, and we're hoping it's a fun trip home when the Pirates are still with a 0 in the loss column.
That's what they're hoping when they made the trip up here, and they had the misfortune of, like I have in the past many times, catch that rush hour traffic there at 275 and I-75, and they had to sit a little bit and got here a little bit later than they wanted to, but all is well, and everybody's ready to go, and we're about to get the kickoff here this evening.
Got a lot of people watching us over on WBON TV. Say hello to us, and we'll give you a shout-out during tonight's game. Michelle Moore says, let's go Berea Pirates. Number 4, Cody Moore. They are almost here. I'm hoping they're here by now because kickoff is about to get underway. Tonight's game ball delivery is brought to you by Madison Drug in Richmond and Estill Clinic Pharmacy. Urban Healthcare Pharmacy over in Estill County. Take the hassle out of picking up your prescription with free delivery from Madison Drug in Richmond and Estill Clinic Pharmacy, Urban Healthcare Pharmacy in Estill County. And tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. You can check out the entire inventory of vehicles at jackburford.com. I think the quarterback play for each team, Tom, could be the key to tonight's contest.
Yeah, like you said a while ago, the big play tonight. I think this is going to be a close contest, a well-fought contest between two really good football teams. It's going to be interesting. Hey, I got the officials for tonight real quick. Tony Woolman is the referee, Scott Allison the umpire, Paul Print is a linesman, Jeremy Donnellan is a line judge, and Matt Beese, I believe is how you say that. Bice, thank you. I said it wrong. He is the back judge. So those are your officials for tonight's game. Thank the folks here in the press box, taking real good care of us up here at the oldest active football field in the state of Kentucky. That's exciting in itself just to be here.
Sean Fagan will kick it off for the Berea Pirates from the 40. High school football is underway on WBON-TV.com. This one hits a Green Devil in the hand. He's able to go back and pick it up. That is number 10, Dakota Imhoff, and he is down the far sideline, finally pushed out of bounds by number 11, Will Brennan. A big return for the Green Devils that sets them up at what looks to be the 30. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds way beyond where he ended up at. It'll set the football up at the 28-yard line, yeah. Tom. That's where the Green Devils will take over on the left hash mark. A beautiful field here again. As Tom said, the oldest field still being used for football in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. We are right across the Ohio River.
Interesting to see the setup, how the lights work. Like I said, it reminds me so much of when I played high school football. It's wonderful. Here we go.
Brooks up under center in the old wing tee for the Green Devils. Send a man in motion. And they hand it off to number 28. That was Braden Comstock, the junior. He's able to get a couple of yards up to the 30-yard line. They're going to give him just across the 30-yard line, so a gain of 3, and it will bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Jaden Bam Bam Cunningham made the initial hit on the play, and great gang tackling by the right side of that defensive line.
2nd and 7. And again, the quarterback for the Green Devils has only attempted 24 passes on the season. A man goes in motion. First man through, they fake it to him, pitch it out, the ball is loose, and the Green Devils dive on it back at the 22-yard line. That is number 20, Jordan Marksberry, the junior, their star tailback that dove on the football. They tried the old option play and pitched it out to him. The pass was a little bit too high out in front of him, and Marksberry having to go back and fall on it for what would be a loss of about 11 yards.
Clayton Martinez, really nice job playing that corner on the left side. He was able to come over and stayed with his man, the block, and ward off the block, was able to get back there and make the stop.
Berea really wants to put the Green Devils in this sort of situation, a 3rd and long, and force them to pass, which they will. The pass going deep, way out in front of the receiver, incomplete. And the Pirates with a really good defensive stand to get this ball game started. And the Green Devils will be forced to punt deep in their own territory. The ball spotted at the 23-yard line. They actually gave them a pretty good spot after the fumble. I thought it was going to be back inside the 20. They spotted it at the 23, and now they actually take a yard away from them, back at the 22-yard line on this spot for the 4th down play.
Line judges are on it, though. They both were in the same spot on either side of the field, so that's how they line it up and mark it. That's their job throughout the game tonight.
Not much pressure on the punter. This one will be returned by number 4, Cody Moore, and he decides to let it go, and it'll fall at around the 33-yard line for the Pirates, and we'll get our first look at this offense for Berea, who is 5-0 on the season, the Berea Pirates. With Whitaker at quarterback, Jaden Cunningham, and Timmy Thompson. Timmy T, T squared is what we called him, and it was T5 back in early August or September, as Thompson ran for 5 touchdowns in a win over Caverna in our first Berea game this year.
Nice punt that time, 39 yards. That's dandy for high school. So Berea will get it going right now, their first offensive possession.
Well, spread formation for the Pirates. 2 receivers each way for Whitaker in the shotgun with Cunningham to his left. Whitaker, a little slow on the cadence. Now looks over and changes the play call a little bit. Looks over to the near sideline to get the play call in. High snap. Whitaker able to hang on to it. Going to keep it himself and get it across the 35. Still battling for yardage. Forward progress will give him the 41-yard line. And the Pirates gained 3 on their first play, similar to how the Green Devils picked up 3 on their first play of the game. And it will bring up a 2nd down and 7 from the Berea 36-yard line.
Jared Ferris, defensive lineman, led the charge that time and really liked how Dayton responded to that defensively. Again, when you can gang tackle, you get 4 or 5 guys in there, they're not going to be able to pick up very many yards.
Whitaker now will go to the pistol with Cunningham behind him. Had a big game last week, 178 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. And they'll give it to Cunningham. He is hit from behind, wrapped up, and brought down. A nice tackle there by number 53 of the Green Devils. That is Eric Jimenez, the junior defensive lineman.
Looks like he got about a yard on that play, and that was probably the longest yard that he's had this evening thus far.
3rd down and 6 for the Pirates, and Whitaker, again, all the size and the potential you would want in a quarterback. He's about 6'4", 6'5". He's got a great arm. He's a good athlete. They'll go 2 receivers each way with Cunningham lined up behind him in the pistol. Thompson goes in motion left to right. Now Thompson in the slot. They'll roll out Whitaker that way and throw that way, and the pass complete. A nice ball delivered from Whitaker, complete to Cody Moore, the senior wide receiver who was on the sports show with us this past Monday. Cody hauls in the first catch of the game for the Pirates.
The ball was thrown behind Cody just a little bit, but as a wide receiver should do, made a great adjustment. He kind of bent backwards, was able to get his body in front of the ball and make a clean catch for the first down.
I like what the Pirates did there as well. They rolled him out right side and allowed him to feel comfortable in the pocket. Cunningham came up as an extra blocker and created the space for Whitaker to deliver the first down completion. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line for Whitaker. He will pitch it out left side to Thompson. Thompson cuts it back in, spins away, might have got a face mask. No flag is thrown as he is brought down just shy of midfield. They'll give him 3 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 7 again for the Pirates.
Again, great job by the defense. They came over, they adjusted well to the running play, and held him to a pickup of just 2 yards.
2nd and 7 from the 49-yard line. Whitaker now for the first time tonight will go up under center. They will go with a fullback, Cunningham, lined up in front of Thompson. And they will give it to Cunningham up the middle. First down for Jaden. And he is finally tackled across the 40 and down to the Green Devil 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. And that time they lined up, Tom, in the power I formation. Cunningham lined up at fullback, takes the handoff, and picks up the first down.
One hole right side. Guard, tackle, both doing a great job there in blocking. That got him into the secondary, and just his athletic ability and speed, he was able to bust it for the first down.
I see a sideline warning here early in the ball game, as it is, as the Green Devils a little bit too close to the sideline for the official, and the flag comes in for the sideline warning. It is 1st and 10 for the Pirates, and they go back up under center in the power I with Whitaker. He'll take the snap. This time it's Thompson, and Thompson nowhere to go. Good defense by the Dayton Green Devils as they stuff him at the line for no gain. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Berea Pirates offense. And Tom, again, so many weapons for this Berea football team. You look at the guys that have scored on this season. You've got Thompson, who's got 5, make it 6 touchdowns rushing. Cunningham with 7, 4 for Jalen Whitaker. And you've got receiving touchdowns by Jared Whitaker, Will Brennan, and Cody Moore. A lot of weapons out there for Berea this evening. Whitaker up under center again. They give it to Cunningham. Finds a hole, cuts it back, and Cunningham, another first down for Berea inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. And when he gets downhill, when he starts turning those legs, he is very difficult to bring down. And Cunningham, on back-to-back carries for Berea, picks up first downs.
All our Berea fans that are watching and listening, you need to make some Bam Bam signs and bring it to the game next week, because he reminds me of Bam Bam Cunningham, and he's banging it right into the defensive secondary and doing a great job.
Only a sophomore is Jaden. Whitaker this time goes back to Thompson. Lead blocker is Cunningham, and Thompson inside the 20, tackled to the 16-yard line. He'll gain about 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 3.
Berea coming in, Michael, 289.5 yards rushing per contest. Dayton, 219.2 yards rushing per contest, and that far outshadows their passing game.
Yeah.
So, you know, like we said at the beginning of the game tonight, it's going to be a slugfest on the ground, and that's usually a pretty good football game to watch.
Well, when you got guys like Whitaker and Thompson, and even Whitaker, when you got guys like Cunningham and Thompson, and even their quarterback Whitaker can run it as well, you don't really have to rely on a heavy passing attack. Here's Cunningham up the middle, inside the 5, still on his feet, wrapped up and spun around at the 2-yard line, and that will set the Pirates up with a 1st and goal, and Berea looking to strike early.
Well, a great job again by the line. The line is getting off the football, making their initial block. And anytime you can let that halfback get into the secondary, get into the linebacker area, if they don't guess right, you got yourself a pretty big gain in that time, man, a huge gain, and they're knocking on the door.
The ball at the 2-yard line for Cunningham and the Pirate offense. They'll go power I once again with Cunningham at the fullback position. Let's see if they go back to Thompson like they've done so far in the game. They do, and Timmy will back his way into the end zone for a Pirate touchdown. 6-0 Berea, just under 5 to play in the first quarter. And how about the drive for the Pirates that begins at their own 33-yard line? They march it all the way down the field, had a big 3rd down conversion completion from Whitaker to Cody Moore, and then Cunningham and Thompson do the rest, and this time Timmy scores his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. The extra point is good, and Berea leads 7-0, 4:59 to play in the first. Folks, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
It's tailgate season at Jack Burford Chevrolet. You can pick out your favorite tailgate connected to a huge selection of new Chevy Silverados right here at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Visit us on the EKU bypass, and you can always shop jackburford.com 24/7, 365. Now what game is on? Oh, this is a good one. It's where Chevys cost less.
86-86-11.
Fagan will kick off for the Pirates after the touchdown by Thompson. This time a shorter kick. It's loose. The Green Devils pick it up and are going to be wrapped up. The ball came out. Berea took it away. It should be Berea Pirates football. As the Pirates took it away before the player went down, the officials are saying Green Devils football, Tom, but that should be Berea's ball.
All depends on when the whistle was blown, and that, for me, it's very hard to hear the whistle from this vantage point, but we'll go with what they say, and it'll be Dayton football, and it looks like what, 29-yard line?
At the 29 on the right hash mark, and their quarterback is get up under center. That's Nolan Brooks. They send a man out wide right now. Man in motion is number 20. That's Marksberry. Skirts away from one tackler, but cannot get away from Timmy Thompson, who brings him down for a 3-yard loss. Back to the 26-yard line. Hanging out with us on our Facebook page, we've got Marilyn Haley, who says, "Go Pirates." Tracy Lumpkin says, "Go Jalen." Trent Marbley, a Madison Southern basketball player, showing support to the Berea Pirates football team, which he says, "Berea makes some history." And Scotty Johnson also says, "Ground and pound." He also agrees with you about Bam Bam, Tom.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Bam Bam Cunningham. The Pirates out in front early. It's 7-0, 4:15 to play up here in Dayton, Kentucky, just across the Ohio River from Cincinnati. Handoff up the middle again. He'll gain 4 yards back to the 30-yard line, and that's Marksberry again on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Pirates. And this Berea football team looking to get the football back. They forced a 3-and-out on the first Green Devil possession. Now looking to make it a second 3-and-out on the second drive.
On that run, Michael, he made the first 1.5 yards untouched. When he got hit, he carried 3 defenders with him for the extra 2.5 yards. So a great running play that time for Dayton.
Brooks up under center. It's 3rd and long again. They send a man in motion. Pitch it out to him to the near side. Here he comes. That's the tailback. He is tackled well short of the first down. Austin Conley, the senior, he gains 3. He needed 9, so it's well short of the sticks. It'll be 4th down for the Green Devils, and again, it'll be a 3-and-out for the home team. The Dayton High School Green Devils will punt it away, and Cody Moore is back to return it for the Pirates.
39-yard punt, his first one of the evening. Let's see if he can match that. Got a nice bounce last time that got him an extra 6 or 7 yards on the end of it.
Moore stands at his own 35-yard line. This one about where he stood the last time that the Green Devils punted away. A very high hang-timing punt that goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line. The Pirates began their first drive at the 33-yard line. They will begin this drive at their own 34.
About a 32-yard punt that time. So he's getting good height on it. That allows the punt team to get down the field in case there would be a run back. But so far he's kept it on the sideline, and they just let the ball go.
2:42 to play, and what a beautiful field this is here in Dayton, Kentucky. Was opened up in 1934. It's the oldest field in the Commonwealth still being used for football. And Eagles fans, we've got a score update for you. Madison Southern on top of East Jessamine 14-7 with just under 5 to play in the first quarter in that one. Here's Whitaker. They send Thompson into the slot to the left side in the shotgun. Whitaker We'll run the RPO, a big hole up the middle. Whitaker at the 50, 45, 40. Nobody will touch him to the house. Pirates. A 66-yard touchdown run by Jalen Whitaker, and the Pirates make it 13-0 in their favor.
Again, I can't say enough about that. The center, the right guard, the right tackle, everybody hit their mark. Everybody hit the defender they should have. They even got a nice block from the right tackle on the linebacker on the right side. And we have the second score of the evening by Berea here just in the first quarter.
Pirates are on the board again. Ryan Leemiel says number 44 on the tackle back when the Pirates were on defense. The kick is up. The kick is good. It's 14-0. Berea on top. 2.5 to play in the first quarter, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on WBONTV.com.
Davis and Hilton Accounting and
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
WBON-TV wants to thank you for making us the most popular local news source in the region. WBON-TV is now our area's most followed local news source on Facebook and social media. While others try to imitate, you can count on WBON-TV to continue to dominate your coverage of news, weather, and of course local sports. Advertising is affordable too. To be part of what we're doing here at WBON-TV, email us at information@WBONTV.com.
Called to serve.
The Green Devils return it from their 4-yard line. They've got some space here on the near side. The Pirates able to converge and bring the return man down at the 25-yard line. And a late flag against number 45, Maverick Katakora from the Green Devils will put a personal foul penalty against Dayton and back them up 15 yards. That was a beautiful 66-yard touchdown run by Jalen Whitaker to the house. That's the way you take it to the house. Brought to you by Cindy House, agent with Century 21, Advantage Realty, buying or selling. Contact Cindy House at 859-408-2909. What a great touchdown run. What a great play call by Aaron Stepp, Sean Thacker, and Tony DiGregorio on that play call, the little RPO. And Whitaker went untouched. 66 yards to the house, Tom.
And to be able to do that, you have got to have good blocking up front. And my props to the offensive line thus far in this football game. They are doing a fantastic job.
Tyler Ward, one of those guys up front who came on the sports show this past Monday, was able to help create that big hole for Whitaker. It's 14-0 Berea, and after the personal foul penalty, the Green Devils take over at their own 12-yard line. They will hand it off up the middle. And Berea, gang tackling, able to bring down the ball carrier at the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. That's number 32. Make it 33. That is James Trey Matthews on the carry.
Trey with a good carry that time, Michael. He got a solid 5 yards on that carry. And again, another example of the back with a couple of yards untouched, but he carried 3 or 4 defenders with him as he picked up the extra yardage.
2nd down and 5 from the 17-yard line. Handed off this time to the second man through. And he is hit quickly, and another good tackle by Timmy Thompson as number 28, Braden Comstock, took the handoff. Comstock coming into the game had ran the ball 22 times for 97 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. A nice tackle there by Thompson. Gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Green Devils. They've had the football twice, Tom. They went 3 and out on both of their first 2 possessions, and they need 3 yards here to prevent from making it 3 for 3.
Yeah, big play here for Dayton. They need to convert this first down.
Comstock in motion. A little confusion on the play, and the Pirates able to bring down the quarterback for a loss. Brooks was trying to hand it off, and he may have gotten rid of the football. He did to Matthews, but Matthews was hit immediately, lost 2 yards, and that'll bring up a 4th and 5 for the Green Devils. And once again, they will be forced to punt after a 3-and-out, and Moore drops back this time. He awaits at his own 47-yard line.
Averaging 36 yards a punt, 39-yarder, 33-yarder. This will be his 3rd punt here in the first quarter.
High snap. Again, good blocking, no pressure on the punter. This one another good high end-over-end punt that takes a Green Devil bounce inside the 40, and it'll be down to the 37-yard line. And Berea actually had a player that kicked the football. Whitaker kicked it, and the Green Devils are saying that they had the football. The officials are not even looking at it here, Tom. But Whitaker did kick the football. It was down on the ground, but there was no whistle blown, and now the Green Devil coaching staff wanting an answer from these officials.
Yeah, I'm watching the head official going over and talking to the coach as to what happened and why they made the ruling they did, and he doesn't seem to be too upset, so it must have made sense.
Jared Whitaker kicked the football, but again, after it had kind of just sat there for a second, but nobody had touched it. There was no whistle blown. He kind of just kicked the football, and then Dayton picked it up, went in to the end zone for a touchdown, but again, the officials say that Berea will take over from the 37-yard line. Here's Whitaker. Hands it off to Cunningham. He's still on his feet. Finally, the referees blow the whistle. It'll be a half-yard gain for Cunningham.
Yeah, he hit the hole on the left side of the line that time, and there was nowhere to go. A good job keeping his feet moving. He was able to bounce out and try to come back around, and they're going to give him a yard with the mark.
First quarter comes to an end. It'll be 2nd and 9 when we come back. Berea 14, and the Green Devils of Dayton nothing on your People's Bank scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
0-0 as the second quarter about to begin. It'll be 2nd down and a long 9, short 10 for Berea, as Whitaker will now go into the shotgun. He'll have 2 receivers each way with Cunningham to his right. The Pirates now going left to right on your radio dial. Here is Cunningham. He'll be tackled for a yard loss on this play, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 11 for Berea. And Tom, only 1 pass attempt thus far for Whitaker. It was a completion for a 1st down when it was 3rd and 7 for Berea on their opening drive. Now it looks like another passing down here for the Pirates.
I'm looking for the Undertaker. I hear that gong in the background, don't you?
I believe this might be some AC/DC about to play for us. It is. Man, I like some AC/DC. You were dancing to some, was it Chubby Checker earlier?
No, that was the Gap Band.
Okay.
You gotta love the Gap Band, man.
3rd and long for Berea. Whitaker rolls out right. Good blocking. He'll look. He'll throw. Complete to his brother. And close to a 1st down. May have picked it up. The near side official has him marked at the 49-yard line, which should be enough for a 1st down. And a great job that time by Jared Whitaker. His quarterback, Jalen Whitaker, throws it to him. That's his brother. And they will give the Pirates a 1st down by the hair of a chinny-chin-chin, Tom.
Yeah, 11-yard gain, nice pass play. Good second effort by Bro. He did a nice job catching it from Bro and took it for the 1st down.
He needed to pick up about 2 yards on his own. He broke a tackle and did just that. And the Pirates have a new set of downs. And Jalen Whitaker 2 of 2 through the air this evening, and who could forget about that 66-yard touchdown untouched in the first quarter.
Well, the running plays that seemed to stall that last set of downs, they were running to the left side. Let's see if they move a little bit and go the other way again, the right side.
Whitaker on the option. He'll keep it, falls forward, and a smart play there. Had the option to pitch it out to Cunningham, but the Green Devils read it very well, covered up the pitch option, and Whitaker got what he could, which ended up being 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Isaiah Lovins with the stop. A nice job. He was the linebacker on the far side, and he came all the way across the field to make the play and hold the ground game there to just about 3 yards.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 as they spot the football at the 48 of the Green Devils. Whitaker in the pistol with Cunningham to his right. Thompson behind him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right for Whitaker. Pressure being shown. They hand it off to Thompson. He breaks 1 tackle, now busted outside. No running room, and Thompson cuts it back. They're going to say that he is down at the 50, which will be a 2-yard loss. He had forward progress, Tom. Might have gained a couple of yards, but he ends up cutting it back and losing 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Well, the defense kept their poise on that play, and they stayed with the ball carrier. He did a great job of keeping the legs moving and trying to find another way to go, another hole to either side. But as it turned out, a loss on the play. Big 3rd down play now for Berea.
9 minutes to play in the second quarter from Dayton, Kentucky, just outside of Cincinnati. And we've got a timeout for the Pirates. It's 14-0. We will take it with them, folks. Back in 1 minute on WBONTV.com.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
To Dayton, Kentucky, it's 3rd and 9 for the Pirates. 2 receivers each way for Whitaker with Cunningham behind him in the pistol. He'll throw on 3rd down. Whitaker, time to throw, looks down the field, picked off. And room to run for the Green Devils down the far sideline. Cunningham giving chase, and he will bring down the interceptor at the 23-yard line. And Tom, that is not what you wanted to do if you're Berea. That time Whitaker threw it into double coverage and was picked off, and a huge return for the Green Devils, who have been unable to get anything going offensively. But you will begin this drive inside the 25-yard line of the Pirates.
Most definitely the best field position, and what a great play defensively. It looked like a little bit of a zone they were playing back there that time, and he just was setting in between the 2 receivers, and the ball just landed right square, waist high. He was able to take it back for a big return, and here we go, Dayton on the move.
Berea on top 14-0, but Dayton a chance to cut it in half. Brooks will throw on 1st down. Ball's loose, it's out, and Berea picks it up, or do they? Finally able to fall on it. And just like that, Berea will get the football back at the 35-yard line.
Well, he was hit. Brooks went back to pass. He was looking the right side. He had the ball cocked back and was hit before he could even come forward, and it knocked the ball loose.
Tell you what, if you ever get hit like that, you're going to have to take your vehicle to Renfro's Collision on Richmond Green Drive, also an office in Berea. That is Renfro's Collision. One of our great sponsors for tonight. Choose a collision repair facility that serves you. Renfro's Collision in Berea. They are located at 301 Richmond Road, and a nice job by the Pirate defense to get the football back on the very first play of the drive. by the Green Devils. Now here's Whitaker up under center. He will run the option play, keep it himself. Whitaker showing a burst of speed, lowers his shoulder and runs over a defender to pick up 13 yards and a first down for the Pirates.
Good positioning there again by Isaiah Lovins. He was the one that made the initial hit, but Whitaker just used his size and speed and was able to knock him down and able to pick up the first down.
Knight's Pharmacy in Berea offers prescription delivery, personal service, and a staff that remembers your name. Let Knight's Pharmacy help manage your medication needs in a friendly environment. A sponsor for the Berea football game tonight is Knight's Pharmacy in Berea. Whitaker, as a whistle comes in, it looks like this one will be against the offense.
I saw both sides jumping, so whoever did what, it looks like the defense was drawn off sides by Berea, that left side of that line.
Most of the time they will let the play go if that's against the defense. It's a false start against the Pirates here. It'll back them up 5 inside the 40 to the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15. Madison Southern and East Jessamine tied at 14 early in the second quarter. A lot of points being put up in that one. A big district game for the Eagles. Now 2 receivers each way here for Whitaker. Cunningham is the deep back lined up behind him in the pistol. Whitaker will throw it out in the flat. It's caught by Moore, and he is hit for a loss. Back to the 38-yard line, and what a hit by the Green Devils, number 66, Jared Ferris, the senior. Comstock also went on the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and about 20 for Berea. From the 38, they need the 42 of Dayton for a first down.
So to bring up a 2nd down and 20.
If I'm reading the numbers right, Trimmel, number 22, Carson Trimnell, just what a great defensive play that time. Saw that play develop and came right to the football.
Whitaker looking to throw. He is going deep. He's got a man. Whitaker, that's his brother, fighting for it. Hauls it in. It'll be a first down for the Pirates inside the 15-yard line. And one brother connects with the other. What a catch by number 5, Jared Whitaker, the senior wide receiver.
The Jalen to Jared connection again, this time for a huge gain, and Berea knocking on the door one more time in the red zone.
They will spot it at the 13-yard line, and what a catch by Jared Whitaker. And that time his brother just said, hey, bro, get this for me, and threw it up, and he did go get it for him. It's 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Cunningham, the fullback, they will give it to him, and he is basically tripped up by a host of Green Devil defenders. But again, what an awesome play by Jared Whitaker.
Yeah, Jared Whitaker looking a little bit like Gardner Mayhew.
Gardner Minshew?
Minshew, yeah, from Jacksonville. Oh, man, just a great play that time. I don't know if you knew, but I'm a big Gardner Minshew fan.
That's why you use your background on your phone.
Exactly.
2nd down and 10. Whitaker hands it off to Thompson. Burst of speed. Timmy T inside the 5. And it'll be very close to a first down as a Green Devil player is on the field grabbing his left knee. Thompson that time, Tom, very patient, found the hole and bursted through it. And now the training staff from Dayton will come over and look at the injured Green Devil player.
I like the where the players come over near the bench area and kneel and let the proper people get out there and attend to the injured player. Both teams coached very well. You can tell that coming into this game.
A lot of folks hanging out with us on WBON TV, cheering on the Pirates. Scotty Johnson talking about the arm on the quarterback. Got the Berea head basketball coach, Eric Swords, hanging out with us. And Mary Abney watching on WBON TV says, go Logan Abney, number 19. We could not do this without all of our great sponsors. I want to say thank you to CHI St. Joseph Berea. Did you know, Tom, that high-quality health care is available right there in Berea with a calling to serve? St. Joseph Berea has been a part of the community for over 120 years. Today, St. Joseph Berea, part of CHI St. Joseph Health, continues its commitment to providing access to more health care advanced technology and resources and expertise to keep you close to home. St. Joseph Berea, called to serve. Live here on WBON TV. If you're hanging out with us, I want to say thank you for watching us live. You can also listen to tonight's game on WLFX 106.7 The Dog, and also live on Y92.5 WEKY. It's 14-0 Berea, and they are looking to make it more. It's the first and goal inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. Cunningham is the deep back behind Whitaker in the pistol. They give it to him, and Cunningham bams it into the end zone for a touchdown, Berea. And the Pirates rolling here in the first half, now on top 20-0.
Great job again by the offensive line creating the hole. He was able to get into the secondary, but you only need, when you're 3 yards away from a touchdown, he only needed a couple yards of running room, and he got that momentum going and easily danced into the end zone.
Extra point coming from Fagan. He's 2 of 2 tonight. Make it 3 of 3. 21-0. Berea in front on your People's Bank scoreboard with 5:37 to play in the first half. Back in 1 minute on WBONTV.com.
CKI Equipment and Services is now open in the former location of Metcalf Metal, but with all new ownership and management of Calvin, Paula, Callie, and Nick Gooch. CKI is your local machinery repair headquarters, in the shop or in the field with CKI's mobile unit. They come to you for all types of welding, stick, MIG, TIG, aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Everything for your trailers from axles and hubs to lights, wiring, tires, and wheels. CKI Equipment and Services on Highway 52 Irvin Road by Shell.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
11. 21-0 Berea, and the 2-hour drive from Berea up here to Dayton has not fazed this young Pirate team. Here come the Green Devils. If they can chase it down, that's number 24, Austin Conley, going to return it from inside the 10. Conley dancing around, got a good block down the far sideline, and he's finally pushed out of bounds by Will Brennan at the 29-yard line. The far side official on that far side is going to mark him out of bounds at the 25, it looks like, and that's where the Green Devils will take over. Tom, it looked like Dayton would have a shot to really make a game out of this. They picked off Whitaker, returned it inside the 20-yard line on the very first play of the drive, set up in the red zone. The Berea Pirates got to Brooks in the backfield as he was about to throw, forced a fumble, and got the football back and marched it down the field on a huge pass from Jalen Whitaker to his brother Jared. That set up a eventual touchdown by Cunningham, and the Pirates on top 21-0, 5.5 to play in the first half. Brooks hands it off, and that's Matthews, who goes nowhere. He will lose a yard back to the 24-yard line. Now here's where Berea has the advantage at in this football game right now. The Green Devils, Tom, do not like to throw the football. They're down by 3 scores and don't like to throw the football, which means the only way they come back in this football game is to break off big chunk plays running the football. And the way the Berea Pirates defense has played to this point, that'll make it very tough on them to do so.
Yeah, Willie Hankins, the defensive end, made the key stop, and he too came from the opposite side of the field to make that play. Great play by the line from Berea tonight.
Second down and 11. That's Marksberry in motion. They pitch it out. He will take the handoff. Marksberry picks up a nice play and a nice tackle by Jared Whitaker. That could have been a touchdown saving tackle.
Oh, yeah.
As Marksberry has all the speed in the world, had really one guy to beat, and Whitaker reached out, and a shoestring tackle brings up a 3rd down and 2 for the Green Devils.
Logan Abney was making an angle toward him, going to try to make some contact to slow him down, but a great play there defensively. Logan would have had his hands full with that guy going full clip.
3rd and 2 for the Dayton Green Devils with under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Brooks looking around, and it looks like the Green Devils will call a timeout, and they will. Trailing 21-0, Dayton wants to talk it over. We will as well. Back in 1 minute on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
St. Joseph Berea, called to serve.
Back on WBONTV.com, Brooks up under center on 3rd and 2. Man goes in motion. And they will give it to Marksberry, who is met in the hole by Thompson. Tell you what, Tom, that's going to be really close. The near side official gives him a really good spot. That looks to be a first down, and it is for the Green Devils. That is the first down of the first half for this Dayton football team. And again, trailing by 3 scores, 3:45 to play. It is super important for Dayton to get a score here to end the first half because Berea will get the football back to begin the second half.
Yeah, that's a great job by the running back. His lean, Michael, is what gave him that first down. It's the progress of the ball, not necessarily the player, and he was able to lean that ball over that 35-yard line.
Marksberry in motion to the right side. They pitch it out to him. Whitaker was almost there for a tackle, but who else? Timmy Thompson on the far side gets his 5th tackle of the first half and brings down the best running back on the team for Dayton. That is Marksberry. Jordan on the season ran the ball 39 times for 585 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaging over 110 rushing yards per game coming into tonight. But this Berea defense making it very tough for any Green Devils tailback to get going.
Nice pursuit by the defense. If you don't get the tackle and you pursue and stretch it out like that, it's going to be a minimal gain, and they got the job done that time.
2:35 to play. Brooks over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Broken up by Whitaker and Cody Moore. It'll be 3rd down, and Brooks has yet to complete a pass here in the first half.
The receiver looked like he was covered with a white blanket when the ball arrived that time. Really no place to put the ball with both defenders step for step with him. Great coverage.
Cody Moore on defense for the Pirates.
3rd down and 8, 2:31 to play in the first half, and the Green Devils of Dayton on their home field on homecoming night trying to get a late score here in the first half and keep themselves within striking distance of the Berea Pirates. It's 3rd down and 8. Man goes in motion for Brooks. They pitch it out to him. And a nice tackle, and a loss of 2 on 3rd and 8. And another tackle made by Timmy Thompson. He has been everywhere here in the first half.
Give Tanner Hayden an assist on that play as well. Great job. Great pursuit coming up. I think the problem with that play was the pitch was a little off, and the back had to adjust to that, which gave the defense ample time to come up and make a good play.
2:07 to play in the first half. The Green Devils want to talk it over. That'll give us a chance to say thank you to Davis & Hilton Accounting and Tax Service. Davis & Hilton Accounting and Tax Service in Berea is the one-stop shop for all of your financial needs. For an accounting service that values relationships over dollars, visit Davis & Hilton in Berea. Tonight's game also brought to you by Near New Auto Centers. Check out the $69 down specials each week at Near New Auto Center. View the entire inventory at nearnewauto.com. And tonight's game also brought to you by Todd's Antique Shop. There is something for everyone at Todd's Antique Mall in Berea, Kentucky. Wonderful antique oak pieces are in many of the booths throughout the store. You can check them out. They are located at Highway 21 West off of I-75 at exit 76 and open every day except for Sunday in Berea.
Yeah, Berea called that timeout. The official had it wrong, and he corrected himself while you were reading the spots there. And so they're down to one timeout left here in the first half.
Wanted to stop the clock, give themselves a chance to get a late score in the first half and really put this game out of reach, as Moore is back to return at his own 32-yard line.
It was a 43-yard punt, last punt, so let's see what he does here.
Another high punt that will take a Berea bounce this time and be down at the 46-yard line. So the Pirates get great field position here, Tom. 2:03 to play in the first half. Still plenty of time to tack on some more points here in the first half.
That's an average killer right there. That bounced backwards at least, 7, 8 yards, and ended up being just a 20-yard punt that time, and it gives Berea an excellent chance to put points on the board here.
Madison Southern 28, East Jessamine 14 in the first half of that game. Again, if you're an Eagle fan, you want to check on how your team is doing, the call on that game can be heard on 103.5 WKXO with Don Foster and Rick Mauberly.
Man, it's like they're going in 14-point spurts down there.
Yeah.
That's great game.
Here's Whitaker in the shotgun. He will throw on first down. Screen pass to Cunningham over the middle, and Cunningham bounces off a defender, still on his feet. Cunningham breaks it at the 30. Bam, bam to the house. Touchdown, Pirates. What a play. If you've ever played pinball, Tom, that is exactly what Cunningham did there. He pinballed off 3 or 4 Green Devil defenders, held his ground, and took it to the house. That'll be a touchdown pass for Whitaker of 54 yards. A touchdown for Berea makes it 27-0 with the extra point pending.
And exactly right. I mean, that's what I saw when I saw them play last time, and he's continuing to do his thing, man. Just lower those shoulders and run them over, and he did that time. Big gain.
Extra point is good. 28-0 on your People's Bank scoreboard. Berea on top here in the first half, folks. Back in 1 minute on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Don't forget, every single night when we go live on WBON TV, get to Gillum's Sports Lounge in Richmond, and you can watch our coverage of local high school sports on the big screen TVs at Gillum's Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall.
And get the bacon and egg burger. I had that Sunday for NFL football. Oh, my gosh, you talk about a good sandwich. Wow.
Tom, real quick, tell the folks at home who is number 1 in your fantasy football league. Who's in first place?
Oh, that guy named Michael Watkins.
Is he undefeated?
He's undefeated, yeah.
And his best player has been out for 2 games.
I know, but I'm close. I'm going to get in the playoffs. I'm going to get to play in the finals. So that's my goal, is to make the playoffs.
This Berea football team ranked number 10 right now according to the RPI rankings, hoping to get into the official top 10 rankings this week. And tell you what, they look like a very tough team to beat tonight again on the road here in Dayton. This ball going to be returned to the 21-yard line by the Green Devils of Dayton, who trail 28-0. A minute 43 to play in the first half. Cunningham with a receiving touchdown of 56 yards. He has got a rushing touchdown. Thompson has a rushing touchdown. Whitaker has a 66-yard rushing touchdown. It has been all Berea here in the first half and they are playing like we thought they would here on the road in Dayton. And again, that long 2-hour bus ride has not fazed this team at all, as they have made their mark here in the first half. Again, on top 28-0. And the Green Devils coming out, you got to think, down 4 scores, you got to throw the football here if you want to put some points on the board in the first half. Brooks sends a man in motion. They'll pitch it out to him, getting some trickery here.
Oh, yeah.
Wide open man over the middle. His pass is caught, and there is a ball thrown, and this one could go all the way, and it will.
Great
Dayton.
play. Wow.
A little bit of trickery as number 24, Austin Conley, drops back and delivers a ball to the wide open receiver for a touchdown. I could not see who caught the pass, the number on him, but that was a big play for the Pirates, and make it a 79-yard touchdown for the Green Devils.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it now. It's green numbers on green, and it's very tough to see from this distance.
It's forest green on a little bit of a lighter forest green. So we'll get the touchdown call for you when we come back from the commercial break, but it's 28-6, and the Green Devils, Tom, will run that swinging gate formation on the extra point, similar to how Madison Central does after they score a touchdown.
Yeah, you know what I feel about this.
They're going to go for 2. The ball sails over the quarterback's head, and Berea will take over. It'll be a kickoff when we come back. It's 28-6, folks. 2 touchdowns in the last 30 seconds, 1 from each team. It's been a very fun first half from here in Dayton. We'll be back in 1 minute on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Dayton will kick off. The big number 77, Larry Metz, the freshman lineman. It's a good foot into it.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be returned by Graham Robinson of Berea. Robinson dancing around, trying to find some space. It's a good block. It'll be a block in the back.
Yeah.
And this one will drop back inside the 10-yard line, I believe. Inside the 15 for sure.
Yeah.
For Berea. It was Marksberry that caught the touchdown pass from Conley, a 79-yard touchdown. And we said it, for them to score some points late in the first half, they were going to have to throw the ball, and they do on a little bit of a trick play, the halfback pass that was used to score the touchdown for the Green Devils.
You know, how did Bill Murray say it in the movie Stripes? A little razzle-dazzle.
Well, that was really the only way they were going to be able to score, because Berea had shut down the run, and Brooks had not looked good throwing the football. I still don't think he's completed a pass tonight.
Well, it's the pressure from the defense.
Yeah.
When he was in the pocket, he was set up to pass, but you got those big guys pushing the offensive lineman back into you. It's hard to get a pass off.
They're going to spot this football at the 12-yard line of Berea, and wouldn't be surprised if they kind of sat on it here, just took this big lead into the first half, but we'll see what Whitaker does as he moves Cunningham from his right to his left, now back to his right. 2 receivers each way, and there's some confusion by the Pirates as Whitaker now gets the play called, and takes the snap, and he runs into the defensive line of the Green Devils for a yard. A lot of confusion. You could see Whitaker looking at one of his receivers. They kind of had a hand signal or two, and then Whitaker finally snaps the football. He went to hand it off. Cunningham didn't take it, and then Whitaker just took off, picked up 2 yards to bring up second down and 8 with less than 1 minute to play in the first half.
Well, he was wanting to use Bam Bam as a blocker that time, and it worked out. They were able to do that. They got 2 yards out of the play, but like you said in the call, there looked to be some confusion in the backfield on that one.
Let's go deep one time here. Whitaker's got the arm. We've seen it on display already here in the first half. 2nd down and 8. Whitaker will keep it again, and he's got a big hole up the middle. Stiff arms one defender. Whitaker outruns everybody, is finally tripped up at the 46-yard line of the Green Devils, and some late pushing and shoving going on. No flag thrown as Timmy Thompson is ready to go for the Pirates. As again, the clock will start as soon as this ball is deemed ready for play. 30.7, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates as Whitaker goes up under center. He will take the snap and spike the football to stop the clock with 24.6. But a big play that time by Whitaker. And again, that offensive line opening up all kinds of holes. And, Tom, they're doing so right up the gut of that defensive line.
Yeah, and the nice thing that is working very well for them is the line is getting their blocking assignment. Then your backs are coming through picking up the linebackers. So you're going to get the running back into the defensive secondary, and that is a mismatch size-wise. You know, it's like 2 to 1. Putting a guy that's 200 pounds against a kid that might weigh 140, 145 in that secondary defense. So, wow, just a big play that time, running a ball.
2nd down and 10, 24.6 to play. It's Berea 28 and the Green Devils of Dayton 6. Late here in the first half. Whitaker pitches it out to Thompson. Now it's a pitch out to Moore. And Moore just falls down. Berea has 1 timeout left. Let's see if they call it. I don't think they will. They might let this clock run down and take this lead to end the first half, and they will. At the end of the first half, it is Berea 28 and the Green Devils of Dayton 6. We will send it back to the station for a 3-minute commercial break and bring you back here for all the halftime stats, courtesy of Bishop Small Engine Repair. Back in 3 minutes on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Tailgate season at Jack Burford Chevrolet. You can pick out your favorite tailgate connected to a huge selection of new Chevy Silverados right here at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Visit us on the EKU bypass, and you can always shop jackburford.com 24/7, 365. Now what game is on? Oh, this is a good one. It's where Chevys cost less.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
WBON-TV wants to thank you for making us the most popular local news source in the region. WBON-TV is now our area's most followed local news source on Facebook and social media. While others try to imitate, you can count on WBON-TV to continue to dominate your coverage of news, weather, and of course local sports. Advertising is affordable too. To be part of what we're doing here at WBON-TV, email us at information@WBONTV.com.
We're located on Glades Road across from the Berea Post Office.
WBONTV.com. Tom Gross, Michael Whitaker here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show at Bishop's. The variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit BishopSmallEngineRepair.com or check out their location on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Tom, the mayor of Berea, Bruce Fraley, watching us live, says thanks to WBON and WLFX for broadcasting the game. And that guy is a huge Berea supporter.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you what, if you're watching us on WBON TV, you can see all these fans that are watching us tonight on WBON, huge supporters of Berea football. Again, there's a big crowd here tonight. A lot of folks made the trip, but even the ones that are home tonight, glad they're hanging out with us and cheering on the Pirates. We have a 28-6 lead here at the half on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show.
It makes it nice to have this type of service. Because let's say you have to work till 6. There's no way you're going to get up here in time for the game. You might make it by halftime, but is it worth that long of a trip? And here you've got a medium. You've got Wallingford Broadcasting providing the play-by-play of this game for you, TV and radio. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're able to keep up with Berea and how they're doing tonight. And they're looking really good, Michael.
Madison Southern leads East Jessamine 28-21 with 3:16 to play in the second quarter. That was our last update from that game. The Eagles on the road. They will be back in action next Friday. That game will be on WBON TV as the Eagles back at home next week. And again, if you can't make it out to that game, Donald Foster and Rick Marbley will have the call for you as the Eagles are back in action next week. You and I will have another long road trip next week.
Yeah.
A long drive up here today. Next week, we will be all the way over in Oldham County as Madison Central begins their district games. Against Oldham County next week. That game will be live on 92.5 WEKY.
I'm looking forward to that because I think I might, getting off at 10:30 in the morning, I might have to sneak over to the Horseshoe over there.
There you go,
roll the dice or play some cards or something.
Now listen, I'll be with you, so if you lose all your money before the game, you still got to call. You still got to be on the air with me.
Well, I will. I'll just be bumming dinner off of you if they don't feed
all right,
me.
Maybe I'll have a good day then if we go down there.
They have a nice buffet there. You'd like it. I hope they have it fired up and going when we're there.
East Jessamine scores with 15 seconds to end the first half, and it's now 28-28 in that game. A lot of fun, sounds like Don and Rick are having a lot of points being put up in that game.
14-0, 14-14. 28-14, now 28-28. It's like they're doing it in batches of twos there. That's great.
So a lot of points being put up in that game. And again, if you are an Eagle fan, you want to listen to that broadcast, tune it in to 103.5 WKX. So we want to say thank you to all of our great sponsors for tonight's Berea game for allowing us to cover this Pirates game on the road at Dayton. Like Madison County Attorney Jenny Heyman, Madison County Attorney Jenny Heyman, the supporter of Berea football tonight. Also Knight's Pharmacy over in Berea, CHI St. Joseph Berea, also Davis and Hilton Accounting and Tax Service. Also want to say thank you to Brandy's Bakery and Bistro, Berea's Renfro's Collision, Todd's Antique Mall, and Near New Auto Centers. From all of us, thank you all for watching. And again, go by all these sponsors. Thank you for covering tonight's game and allowing us to make the trip down here. We'll take another short commercial break and come back with the CKI Equipment accounting of the stats. Back in a moment, folks, on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and on WBONTV.com.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
WBON-TV wants to thank you for making us the most popular local news source in the region. WBON-TV is now our area's most followed local news source on Facebook and social media. While others try to imitate, you can count on WBON-TV to continue to dominate your coverage of news, weather, and of course local sports. Advertising is affordable too. To be part of what we're doing here at WBON-TV, email us at information@WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Come on.
CKI Equipment and Services in Marbley for all types of equipment repair and welding. Also offering mobile welding. CKI will come right out to your farm or job site and get you back to work. Call 859-369-1141. And our accounting of the stats is brought to you by CKI Equipment and Services in Marbley, Kentucky. And Tom, some big scores for the Berea Pirates. They had some big plays in the first half. They had a big 48-yard pass from Jalen Whitaker to his brother Jared. They had a big touchdown pass to Cunningham, a big running play by Whitaker. All kinds of big plays there in the first half.
Yeah, here's the scoring in the first half of the game tonight. At the 4:59 mark of the first quarter, Thompson ran it in from 2 yards out after a well-sustained drive, mostly on the ground by Berea. Fagan with the extra point, 7-0 Berea. Then with 2:32 to go in the first quarter, it was Whitaker on a 66-yard run. Fagan the kick, it was 14-0 at that point. Then with 5:37 to go in the second quarter, Bam Bam Cunningham with a 3-yard run. Fagan the kick, 21-0. And then with 1:50 to go in the second quarter, Whitaker on a 54-yard pass to Cunningham. The Fagan kick made it 28-0. And then Dayton came out with a little razzle-dazzle with 1:30 to go in the second quarter. Connolly, who was playing in a slot position, back on the pitch back from the quarterback, and he was able to hook up with Marksberry for 79 yards and a touchdown. The run failed on the 2-point attempt. Our score at the half, 28 Berea, 6 for Dayton.
Got a quick update again for the Madison Southern game. Pamela Chapman wanting a score from that game. It is 28-28. East Jessamine scored with 15 seconds to play in the first half to make it 28-28 in favor, or make it 28-28, a tie game at the half. That game sounded like a lot of fun. Both teams going down the field quickly and putting up some big points. And Cameron Burkhart, Tom, is actually here with us. He is at the game tonight listening to us on the call. So thank you, Cameron, for hanging out with us as well. We are live here in Dayton, Kentucky. We'll take another 3-minute commercial break and come right back on WLFX 1067 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
Nights.
The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Preparation, returns,
WLFX
and
1067 The Dog and WBONTV.com. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins. Tom, a huge first half there for the Berea Pirates as they lead 28-6. Big plays made all throughout that first half, not only by the offense but the defense as well. It looked like it was Dayton going to make a little bit of a comeback, make it a ball game. It was 14-0. Whitaker dropped back, was picked off by Conley. He returned it inside the 20-yard line for the Green Devils, inside the Berea 20-yard line, so inside the red zone. Very next play, the first play of the drive for the Green Devils, the Berea Pirates defense gets in the backfield, forces a fumble, recovers the fumble, and eventually drives it down the field. Jalen Whitaker hit a big 48-yard pass to his brother Jared Whitaker, sets up an ensuing touchdown on a couple of plays later by Cunningham. And then you had a big play on a pass play from Whitaker to Cunningham for, I think, 56 yards. It ended up being another touchdown to make it 28-0 at that point. And then the Green Devils ran a little trick play and got a 79-yard pass from Conley to Marksberry for their only score of the game. So some really big plays in the first half made it for an exciting first half, and Berea able to take a 28-6 lead into the locker room. Now both teams are back out there warming up, getting set for half number 2 from here in Dayton. And we will take another commercial break. Come right back, folks. Do not go anywhere. We are live in Dayton, back in 3 minutes for the second half kickoff on WLFX 1067 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Tailgate season at Jack Burford Chevrolet.
You can pick out your favorite tailgate connected to a huge selection of new Chevy Silverados right here at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Visit us on the EKU bypass, and you can always shop jackburford.com 24/7, 365. Now what game is on? Oh, this is a good one.
It's where Chevys cost less.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
WBON-TV wants to thank you for making us the most popular local news source in the region. WBON-TV is now our area's most followed local news source on Facebook and social media. While others try to imitate, you can count on WBON-TV to continue to dominate your coverage of news, weather, and of course local sports. Advertising is affordable too. To be part of what we're doing here at WBON-TV, email us at information@WBONTV.com.
Madison County Attorney says, "Go Pirates!" Tom, let me say this: the people here in Dayton have been super nice to us. The folks up here in the press box, we just met the mayor of Dayton, and they're just super nice people, and they have been super accommodating to us as well. So thank you for the folks here in Dayton for kind of welcoming us up here into the press box and into Dayton, Kentucky. And I tell you what, a nice little town we drove through. We went to the high school, and then we were told that it's about 2 miles down the road to get to the football field.
Right.
So we finally found it set up here, and it's a very nice field. Again, this field is the oldest field in the Commonwealth still being used for football. It was opened up in 1934. The old Cincinnati Bengals semi-pro team played here. John Wooden coached here, he said.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of history, this football field does. And again, you can see the folks across the way on their back porch. They have not moved. They've watched this entire game so far, and it's been a very exciting first half in which Berea leads 28-6 at the half. We are live here on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com. I want to say a special thank you to our sponsors, Brandy's Bakery and Bistro. Satisfy your sweet tooth at Brandy's Bakery and Bistro, located at 154 Mini Mall Drive in Berea, or call 859-756-3570. Also brought to you by Todd's Antique Mall. There is something for everyone at Todd's Antique Mall in Berea, located at Highway 21 West off I-75 at exit 76, and are open every day but Sunday. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Knight's Pharmacy. Knight's Pharmacy in Berea offers prescription delivery, personal service, and a staff that remembers your name. Let Knight's Pharmacy help manage your medication needs in a friendly environment. also located in Berea. And tonight's game also brought to you by CHI St. Joseph in Berea. Did you know high-quality care is available right there in Berea community with a calling to serve? St. Joseph Berea has been a part of the community for over 120 years. St. Joseph Berea, with all the stuff you need to feel safe at home, called to serve. CHI St. Joseph Berea.
Christy Sloan says, "Go Pirates, go." Thank you, WBON, for broadcasting for everyone to watch. Scotty Johnson, thank you, WBON. Jose Santiago says, number 55, number 3, let's go, Ray and Yamel. And he says, "Go Pirates, go." Luis Rodriguez Miera.
There you go.
We got some die-hard Berea fans out there. Frankie Hayden, number 51, Berea.
That's Tanner's dad, I guess. Yeah. Tanner, again, 40 tackles coming into tonight's game, second in our coverage area as far as total tackles go. And again, Berea a big lead at the half. They will receive the second half kickoff. And again, Madison Southern fans, the Eagles are tied with East Jessamine at 28 at the half. That game can be heard on 103.5 WKXO. East Jessamine will receive the second half kickoff in that game, a big district game for the Eagles going on tonight over in Jessamine County. And here we are in Dayton, an hour and 40-minute drive from Richmond. 2-hour drive from Berea, where the Pirates have a big lead after the first half. And kicking off for the Green Devils, Larry Metz, this freshman offensive lineman. It's a good leg into this one. It goes right to Moore, who will return it. Moore cuts it back to the right side, trying to find a hole, has some space on the near sideline. Cuts it back again, is finally wrapped up and thrown out of bounds by number 9, Chris Bakak, the junior.
Yeah, nice return. It was a kind of a line drive kick, not a lot of height to it, so that allowed him to set up and survey the oncoming tacklers and was able to pick up a nice gain on the return.
Yeah, that one went right to Moore. Didn't have to move forward at all. So from the 43-yard line, Sean Thacker and Tony DiGregorio and Aaron Stepp, the coaching staff here in Berea, a big lead at the half on the road in Dayton. 2 receivers each way for Whitaker. He will send Moore in motion and give it off to him. And Moore is going to be able to pick up about 6 yards. They'll say 5 up to the 48-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 after a nice little jet sweep action by Cody Moore.
Give the Dayton defense credit, the linebackers and the secondary that time. We're seeing a lot of the opposite side players coming over to make the tackle. Now, that's a lot of pursuit, but they're athletes, they have quickness, and they're able to get over there and make a stop like that could have gone for a touchdown.
2 receivers each way for Whitaker again. This time it's Thompson in motion. And he will get the handoff. They'll fake it to him, and Whitaker runs with it up the middle, but a flag comes in. Whitaker on the little jet sweep play action, kept it himself on the RPO. He gained 4 inside Green Devil territory, but a flag came in, and now there's a player down for Dayton as well. And, Tom, I just noticed this. So the Dayton cheerleaders are down here on the near sideline, right down below us. The Berea team is here on the near sideline as well. So the Dayton cheerleaders are cheering for Dayton, lined up directly behind the Berea football team. I've never seen that before, where the home team, their cheerleaders are cheering lined up behind the opposing team's sideline.
Well, I think part of that is that there's not a lot of room on the far side of the field.
Yeah, there's no fans over there either, really.
Right. So what they have done is they'll put the home team over there because they know the field and they know the distance, from the bench to the sideline is a lot shorter than it is here, and allow the visiting teams to come in. And we got a penalty against Berea, it looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul penalty, a block in the back, a chop block. They're going to back the football up to the 32-yard line, so it'll be make it 2nd down, and about 20?
Yeah, about 20.
They need the 47 of the Green Devils for a first down. Let's see if Whitaker can show off that arm again. 2 receivers each way. Cunningham to his right in the backfield. They will fake it to Cunningham. Whitaker up the middle. Gets a nice hole again. Whitaker all the way to the 30, 25, 20 feet. Don't fail me now. Touchdown, Pirates. Whitaker again for the second time tonight goes through the middle of the line untouched, and this time a 67-yard touchdown run for the Berea quarterback. What a day for Jalen Whitaker.
Amazing, and again, and I've preached on it all night, the offensive line started that play. The halfback, one of the halfbacks came up, made a great block, and if you let him get loose, he's going to take it to the house.
Thompson holds. Fagan puts the extra point through the uprights. 35-6 Berea, 10.5 to play in the third quarter, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back where the Pirates are dominating the Green Devils on WLFX and WBONTV.com.
Davis and Hilton.
At Eastern Kentucky University, we recognize greatness starts in the classroom, but it doesn't end there. You have to get hands-on, get real-world experience, and discover who you are meant to be. Be a crime fighter. Be a visionary. Be a colonel. See what you can be. Visit go.eku.edu/colonel.
WBON-TV wants to thank you for making us the most popular local news source in the region. WBON-TV is now our area's most followed local news source on Facebook and social media. While others try to imitate, you can count on WBON-TV to continue to dominate your coverage of news, weather, and of course local sports. Advertising is affordable too. To be part of what we're doing here at WBON-TV, email us at information@WBONTV.com.
The Berea Pirates on top 35-6 as Fagan now 21 of 26 on extra points this year. This ball going to be returned by Marksberry at the 20-yard line, and Marksberry clotheslined WWE style by number 54 of Berea. That is Connor Gilbert, the sophomore, came in, held his arm out, and basically clotheslined Marksberry.
Well, Gilbert goes both at the defensive tackle for Berea. He'll also play some linebacker for Berea, and he's no stranger to tackling. So being on the special teams, that's your time to shine if you're not starting the game. So he did a nice job there. Nice stop.
35-6, 10-32 to play in the third quarter. Berea on the board first in the second half. Brooks now with the wing tee. Will hand it off to Marksberry. Marksberry spins away from the first tackler and finally wrapped up by a couple of Pirate defenders. In on the tackle, number 58, Tyler Ward, the defensive lineman, a senior. And Ward came over with us on Monday. We were live at Buffalo Wild Wings for the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. And very quiet guy, but again, Coach Stepp, said he was one of his leaders. And Tyler Ward having a big game tonight again for the Pirates. It's a 2nd down and 7 for the Green Devils.
Logan Abney made the initial hit in the backfield, which slowed him down.
2nd down and 7. Brooks sends a man in motion. That's Marksberry. They will give it to Matthews instead. The first man through. Matthews stood up at the 40, falls forward to the 42-yard line.
I'm beginning to like the rugby scrums in football. I've seen it on the pro level, I've seen it at the college level, and we're seeing it even at the high school level, where when a guy gets stood up, the offensive linemen and offensive players will come and push, and the defensive players will come and push, and it's see who can push the ball. It's like a tug of war, only with a football.
3rd and 2. The Pirate defense has been good on 3rd down all night long. Can they continue it here? Man in motion is Marksberry. They will give it to Matthews again. A big hole provided, and Matthews has a 1st down across midfield and into Pirate territory at the Berea 48-yard line. You can see now, Tom, the Green Devils offensive line starting to get a little bit of a push as that Pirate defense wears down here in the second half.
Well, James Trey Matthews is no little guy. Let me tell you that right now. And he's another one like Cunningham. Once he gets his momentum, you better wrap his ankles up or he's going to carry you along for a gain of 5 or 10 yards. He's just that type of athlete coming out of the backfield for Dayton.
1st and 10, now a single back set. Fullback in motion as they go with Matthews again, and Matthews is stood up at the line of scrimmage. He'll get no gain on forward progress. Great tackling by Tanner Hayden on the tackle for the Pirates.
Give Jared Whitaker an assist on that, too. Jared kind of was putting the whipped cream and the cherry on top of that tackle, so give him an assist on the play as well.
8:25 to play in the third quarter.
They've got themselves in good position here, Michael. Dayton right now, they need another big play like they had earlier.
2 receivers left, 1 receiver right for Brooks. Matthews is the lone tailback. They go over the middle. Pass picked off by Whitaker. That's Jared Whitaker, and he will return it inside they're going to say out of bounds on the Berea side of the 50. I thought he got into Green Devil territory, but they say he is going to go out of bounds at the Berea 49-yard line. Another turnover by Brooks and the Green Devils. And Tom, Berea with another score would pretty much be able to salt this one away.
Well, again, you can't blame the pass because as Brooks was releasing the football, he was hit hard, and that ball just was a wounded duck up there for anyone to grab. And Johnny on the spot there was Whitaker, and wow, what a great play.
Here's the quarterback, Whitaker, handing it off to Cunningham. Cunningham bouncing off defenders, and bam, bam, Cunningham gains 6.
Yeah.
Down to the Green Devil 45-yard line. And a quick update, East Jessamine scores on the opening drive of the second half. They lead Madison Southern early in the third quarter, 35-28.
You think the nickname Bam Bam will stick?
It fits him. It really does.
It does. I mean, that's the type of runner he is.
I don't know if he runs around saying bam, bam, but if not.
No, it doesn't matter.
Maybe we could pay him to say that and market it a little bit.
Well, we'll have to talk to him.
Yeah. He's an amateur, though. We can't pay him.
No, we can't. No.
It's not California.
We'll wait till he's a pro.
Thompson, they fake the handoff to him. It's Whitaker, who lowers his shoulder, runs over a defender, breaks a tackle, and how about the quarterback of Berea, Whitaker, bouncing off defenders and picking up a first down. This kid has played superb tonight for Aaron Stepp and the Berea offense.
Well, he's got to be close to 200 yards rushing just individually by himself, and Berea has got to be pushing the 300 mark here tonight. They are making hay on the ground tonight.
Don't know if you could see it, but in your lower right-hand corner of the screen, the official had kind of doubled over. I think he took a shot from Whitaker as well at the end of that play.
Well, he takes no prisoners when he's got that football.
Whitaker hands it off to Thompson. Thompson spins away from a tackler in his own way, and Thompson picks up 5 to the 25-yard line. Tell you what, these Berea runners, whether it be Cunningham or Thompson or Whitaker, they can all break tackles.
And this is another thing that I'm observing right now. We're leading 35-6 as Berea, all right? They're talking to each other out there. I mean, every time somebody puts out that extra effort, man, they're getting high fives, slaps on the helmet, on the back, and everybody continues. Doesn't matter what the score is. When I get that ball, I'm going to do the very best I can with it.
Whitaker will go up under center with Cunningham, the fullback, Thompson, the deep setback. That's where they go to Timmy, and he gets it to the 24 for a gain of 1. I'll tell you one thing that's impressive, too, about these kids, for both teams, Tom.
Yes.
Playing the full game, basically, on both sides of the field. You and I got tired walking up the steps here to the press box, and they're out there playing a full game in pads. I mean, they are just the conditioning of these athletes is so impressive. And, you know, we've seen a lot of high school football early on this year. It's been hot. Tonight, we finally have some football weather. Thank the Lord.
Yeah. And that's got, you know, they're all pumped out there. They've been playing in 90-degree weather till
I'm pumped, too. We've been calling games in 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
Pitch out to Thompson, left side, big hole. Timmy cuts it back left side. Now cuts it back up the middle. That's a first down, still on his feet. Timmy Thompson at the 5-yard line. First and goal, Pirates.
Defender made the mistake of going for the football there. I know you want to create a turnover, but by doing that, he just got carried an extra 10 yards on the play. He was on the spot 10 yards before the stop, but he was trying to create a turnover on that play. So give him an A for effort for that.
It'll be first and goal for Berea. The officials called an officials timeout, and the Berea team walked all the way over to the near sideline to talk to their coaching staff. And now they run back out there and get the play call in. It wasn't a timeout, so I was wondering why everybody was coming over here, but now they will deem it ready to play. It'll be first and goal for Berea. The clock will start, and got to be careful if you're Berea here. You don't want to get the delay of game penalty when you got it first and goal at the 5. Whitaker in the pistol. Cunningham to his left. Thompson behind him on the left hash mark. It's first and goal. They give it to Cunningham. Cunningham hit at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. The rugby scrum again, as you called it. And Cunningham will gain 3 yards as he was stood up at the line, but kept those legs churning and gains 3. It'll be second and goal from the Green Devil 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's amazing to me, but you have got to get the ankles, you've got to get the lower legs if you stop some of these running backs from both teams. You know, you look at Marksberry, he's the same way. If Berea does not tackle Marksberry below the knees, around the legs or the ankles, he's going to carry 2 or 3 people with him as he heads to the other end of the football field.
4:52 to play. Whitaker will hand it off to Thompson, and he is hit hard by 2 Green Devil defenders in on that tackle, including number 85, Cody Turner, the senior linebacker. A big hit on Timmy Thompson.
Turner, the closest of the 2 to us, and he just had a clear lane, and he took full advantage of it and put a stop to that play real quick.
4:22 to play. 35-6, your score here in the third quarter. Berea all over the Green Devils here in Dayton.
Where's the Undertaker? I keep hearing his music there.
Whitaker keeps it himself. Quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Jalen Whitaker. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the ball game. The first 2, a little bit more finesse. This time a power move as he runs through the defensive line on the QB sneak. And the Pirates now lead 41-6 over the home team, the Dayton Green Devils.
Just that's a routine quarterback sneak. You get up under center, you take the snap, and everybody on that line is pushing for 2 yards to create some kind of an angle for him to stick it in there, and he did.
Fagan, perfect tonight, perfect steal. 42-6, Berea out in front. Back in 1 minute, folks, on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Fagan to kick off. We've got a running clock the rest of the way. The clock is started. And here comes the return from Marksberry, and he's going to be hit at 35. He will return it to the 36-yard line for the Green Devils of Dayton on their homecoming. Tom, the Pirates of Berea have come all the way down here to Dayton, and they have ran away with it literally with big runs from the quarterback Whitaker. 2 runs of over 50 yards for touchdowns for him. Cunningham has had a couple of big runs. Thompson's played well. The offense has looked great in the defense. A couple of turnovers, a fumble, and a interception on the day as well.
Nice stop by Logan Abney there on the special teams. Able to wrap Marksberry up, not let him proceed other than 1 more yard.
Dayton wants to call a timeout and talk it over. We will say a special thank you to our sponsors for the game tonight. like Davison Hilton Accounting and Tax Service. Davison Hilton Accounting and Tax Service in Berea is the one-stop shop for all of your financial needs. For an accounting service that values relationships over dollars, visit Davison Hilton in Berea. And also a special thank you to CHI St. Joseph Berea. Did you know that high-quality health care is available right there in the Berea community? With a calling to serve, St. Joseph Berea has been a part of the community for over 120 years. Today, St. Joseph Berea, a part of CHI St. Joseph Health, continues its commitment to providing access to more health care services, advanced technology, resources, and expertise to keep you close to home. St. Joseph Berea, called to serve. And also a special thank you to Berea Renfro's Collision. Choose a collision facility that serves you. Renfro's Collision in Berea, located at 301 Richmond Road. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here as the Green Devils are set back for action. It is first down and 10, and Brooks will keep it himself. He will gain 3 up to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7 from there.
Bonnie Cruz with 5 big muscles in Berea. And I guess that means they're muscling through this game tonight. Sherry Klontz-Hagen says, "Go Berea Pirates." A lot of people watching the broadcast tonight. We appreciate that.
Who's driving home? You, me, or Austin? I want to sleep, man.
You want to sleep? I'll drive us home.
Austin can drive us home? Austin slept on the way down here. We got a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
He said both of his phones are dead, so.
I might be able to help you out. Give me one of them, Austin. Let's see if I can fix it.
Here we go. We got a little trickery again by the Pirates, and it's going to be incomplete as they throw it deep downfield. 2.5 to play. Again, a running clock the rest of the way. We are live in Dayton, Kentucky. About 2-hour drive from Berea all the way up here across the Ohio River in Cincinnati. We're about, about 20 minutes away from the Bengals field, Tom?
Oh, we're closer. We're a lot closer than that. Yeah, we just go back down through Newport and hit the 471 bridge, and you're right over there. It takes you right over there. It's real close. 5 minutes from here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're real close.
Hey, we should get one of these kids to go play quarterback for the Bengals.
Yeah, they could use it.
3rd and 6 for Dayton. Brooks stumbles as he's being pressured. He will let it go, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Out in front of his receiver, and again, Brooks pressured by the opposite side linebacker. That time, the pressure being applied by Logan Abney again, who's been in the backfield a ton for the Pirate defense.
Austin Conley, who threw the touchdown pass earlier, was out there on a sideline route, and he was wide open, but the pressure, you got to have time to get rid of the football. He had a step on his defender. Possibly a completion there for Dayton, but great defense by Berea all evening long.
4th down, the Green Devils are basically forced to go for it. 1:05 to play.
We got Scotty Johnson, spells out Pirates. How about that, D-Baby? And even Michael Watkins is watching tonight. Welcome, Michael. Thank you.
I like that guy. He's a good guy. Brooks pressured, slammed down, tackled. What a play by number 55, Ray Alejandro, the junior defensive lineman, getting in there for the quarterback sack. And Berea will come back on offense as the third quarter winds down here in Dayton.
It's just been a fantastic display on both sides of the football tonight by the Pirates. They've done just a fantastic job, and this is a great way to work your way into your play that matters when it comes to playoff time. 10 regular season games, correct? So they've got 4 district games to play.
A chance to go undefeated in the regular season, and the third quarter will wind down and come to an end. Berea, with a running clock the rest of the way, have come to Dayton and lead 42-6. Back in 1 minute, folks. Don't go anywhere on WLFX and WBONTV.com.
Welcome to Chenault Vineyards, locally grown wine, right here in the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards is a place that everyone can enjoy. Celebrate your next event at Chenault Vineyards, whether it be a wedding, baby or wedding shower, office event, or just a place to gather with friends. You can't beat the venues or the amazing views at Chenault Vineyards. Chenault Vineyards has a restaurant open Friday through Sunday and live music as well. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to learn more about this amazing place tucked back into the heart of Richmond. Chenault Vineyards.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back on WLFX 106.7 The Dog. We are also live on Y92.5 WEKY, your normal home for Madison Central football. The Indians back in action next week on the road at Oldham County. Be a big district game for Madison Central as they begin district play next week. And our WBON TV game of the week next week will be Madison Southern as the Eagles are back at home. They will take on Woodford County in a big district game for them. Whitaker up under center. Thompson the deep back. He gets the handoff. Thompson finds a hole. Bounces off of the defender.
Yep.
And Thompson to the house. Tack on 6 more for the Pirates. Great blocking downfield, and Timmy Thompson gets his second touchdown of the ball game. Folks, keep in mind, this Dayton team was 4-1 on the season coming into tonight. It's their homecoming, and Berea has came down here and had their way with them.
Fagan with another kick.
Fagan is perfect tonight. He'll attempt another extra point. The clock is stopped for now. It'll get ready to go, and it'll run the rest of the way whenever we come back to action. It's 49-6, Berea on top, folks. Back in 1 minute on WBONTV.com.
CKI Equipment and Services is now open in the former location of Metcalf Metal, but with all new ownership and management of Calvin, Paula, Callie, and Nick Gooch. CKI is your local machinery repair headquarters, in the shop or in the field with CKI's mobile unit. They come to you for all types of welding, stick, MIG, TIG, aluminum, stainless, and mild steel. Everything for your trailers from axles and hubs to lights, wiring, tires, and wheels. CKI Equipment and Services on Highway 52 Irvin Road by Shell.
It's been a busy year.
So what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summers on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's branch offices or visit cvnb.com and find the right personal vehicle or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, local banking with big-time advantages. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Action, Tom. Dayton calls another timeout to talk over a play here as we come back to action to get the ball game back to work. It's 11:51 to play in the fourth quarter. It's Berea 49, Dayton 6 on WBONTV.com.
Yeah, we're looking forward to another kickoff here by Berea. It's got to be fun for these guys. You know, they know a little bit about the history of this place, and it's probably been a long time since they've played on a field like this, if they ever have. So it's just great fun, too.
Kickoff returned by an up man by Dayton, and he is going to get it to the 38-yard line. Finally pushed out of bounds by the Pirate defense. That's number 45, Maverick Katakora for the Green Devils. Clock is running here in the fourth quarter. A special thank you to all of our great sponsors like Brandy's Bakery and Bistro. Satisfy your sweet tooth at Brandy's Bakery and Bistro, located at 154 Mini Mall Drive in Berea, or call 859-756-3570. Also a special thank you to the county attorney in Madison County, Jenny Heyman, for allowing us to help sponsor tonight's ball game between Berea and the Dayton Green Devils. New quarterback in the game for Dayton is Russell McIntyre, the freshman. And Russell couldn't get a clean snap off. He would just hold on to it and go down for no gain.
Yeah, officials whistling it dead pretty quickly there because there was no forward progress, and good job by them to prevent it from, you know, anybody having to fall or anything on the play.
Tom, one thing with high school football this year, they've changed it up. The way the rating system works is the RPI. They put in an RPI system. So you really, I mean, you don't want to run the score up on somebody, but you need those style points to be able to rack up some RPI rankings. And Berea tonight on top 49-6. We'll see if they let off the gas, if they get the football back, as the clock is running with 10-11 to play. Berea got in the backfield, brought down the quarterback as he handed the football off. It'll be a gain of 1 as Cody Moore picked up what he thought was a fumble, but the officials blowing it dead. It'll be a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Green Devils as Berea on the road, an hour, well, 2 hours away basically from Berea, and have had their way with a pretty good Dayton football team.
Got a lot of substitutions coming in. I'll try to pick them up as we go along here. We see Jason Coburn for Berea is coming into the backfield. He's going to play free safety back there for the Pirates. Now we got a timeout called on the field.
Berea calls a timeout, getting some subs in. I'll tell you what, Tom, it's been a lot of fun tonight. We love the fan support for this Berea football team. We're going to try to get one more game on before the season's over with. And again, when the playoffs roll around, you know, we always try to find the best game in the area for the playoffs. So we will see who that is. And when the playoffs roll around, we'll possibly be covering some Berea games in the playoffs as well. You know, we've got Estill County, Madison Central, Madison Southern. And if you look around the coverage area right now, this Berea team with a lot of fan support, maybe the best team as far as, I mean, obviously the win-loss record, they've got the best win-loss record in the coverage area. And the way they're playing, Tom, it's fun to be around. The crowd, the fans appreciate the coverage, and we appreciate, you know, letting us come into their homes on Friday night and bringing them the action between Berea and tonight Dayton here in Dayton. 9:27 to play in the ball game. The clock will start running again as a running clock the rest of the way if they can get rid of all these timeouts. McIntyre is the quarterback, the freshman, looking over to the sideline, getting the play call in, and a late sub coming in for Berea as well.
Ashton Music, #1 into the game for Berea.
McIntyre rolling out right. He will throw. It's incomplete. He was hit again as he let the ball out by Brennan. Will Brennan, the senior defensive back, on the blitz. It'll be 4th and 9, and again, the Green Devils will probably go for it here.
Caleb Archibald, Connor Gilbert, Ray Alejandro, guys just have done a fantastic job in there, along with Ethan Calico, all the big guys on the line. My hat's off to you guys. As a former lineman, I love watching the linemen play, and the Berea line, both ways tonight, just a fantastic job.
Scotty Johnson, watching us on WBON TV, has a question for us. He thinks, will the polls show Berea some love after tonight's performance? We will talk about that when we come back in 1 minute, folks. Don't go anywhere on WLFX and WBONTV.com.
Dave. The Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Of Berea, called to serve.
Punt by the Green Devils is going to be fumbled on a muff punt. and allow the Green Devils to pick it back up and take over. Never mind. How in the world did Dayton not get that football, Tom?
I know.
I didn't even see a white jersey amongst them all.
It must have squirted out. That's the only thing that could have happened because they had the thing surrounded.
Yeah, somehow Berea retains possession after the muff punt. So it'll be Berea football, 8:08 to play. And a youngster throwing the ball in overthrew the referee by a couple of yards.
I think, is it Yarnell Cruz? I think Yarnell might have been the one that came up with that football to recover it for Berea.
How about this score? East Jessamine 42, Madison Southern 35 with 10:37 to play in the fourth quarter there. That clock and that game, the scoreboard lighting up tonight with points.
Oh, yeah.
Over in East Jessamine. Again, if you want to catch the end of that game, whenever we go off the air, flip it over to 103.5 WKXO with Donald Foster and Rick Marbley on the call for you. 7:22 to play here. Running clock the rest of the way. The new quarterback, number 17, Jason Coburn, the sophomore for Berea. Up under center. These young guys getting some clock, and it'll be a delay of game against Berea. So back them up 5 yards. It'll now be 1st and 15.
Looks like Bryan Station over Henry Clay tonight. 19-17. Tough game. Wow.
Bryan Station, a district opponent for Madison Central. We'll have see them later on this year. That game will be a game that you can watch on WBON TV between Bryan Station and Madison Central.
Frederick Douglass 54-0 at Grant County.
Yeah, no surprise there. Douglass is insanely good again. Here's Coburn. He will hand it off to Ashton Music, the freshman, and no music to be played there. Not much room for music to run. He'll gain a couple of yards to the 29-yard line.
See if I can grab some more scores. Bardstown 60, Nelson County nothing. Covington Catholic 45, Boone County nothing.
Oh, shutouts.
A bunch of them here. We've got Pendleton County over Lewis County 42-0, and it looks like it's Taylor County 57, Hart County nothing. Twin Springs of Nicholsville picks up a 1-0 forfeit win over Jenkins.
Some of those games, I think, were last night as well. And Jenkins, again, has canceled their football program. So.
Yeah, I think these are all tonight.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. They're just now coming in on KHSAA.
Handoff to Music again, and Ashton stiff-arming a defender, picks up about 16 yards, enough for a first down to the 45-yard line.
A little string music for Ashton.
Hopper forced him out of bounds.
Couldn't wait to get that one in, could you?
I've been sitting here waiting for something to happen so I could say it.
1st and 10. It'll be for the Pirates at the 46-yard line.
It'd be better to say some rock and roll music. That was great.
2 receivers right. Music is the deep back again for Coburn up under center. Coburn hands it off to Music. He's wrapped up, spun around, and a good job to hold on to that football as the Green Devil defenders were poking at it. It'll be a loss of a yard back to the 45 for the Pirates. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. 5:08 to play, a running clock here in Dayton. And again, this field, if you're watching us live on WBON TV, you can see the field. It opened up in 1934. It is the oldest field in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, still being used for football. So pretty cool little history here with this field. John Wooden coached here at one point. 2nd down and 11 for the Pirates. And it'll be a false start as a Pirate offensive lineman lined up in the wrong position. He went from right tackle to right guard.
Got Powell County at Fleming County tonight. That's a pretty good trip.
Estill County had a big win last night. I think 64-20 was the final on that one as the Engineers knocked off Jackson County in a game that you watched live here on WBON TV yesterday evening.
Louisville Male shut out Pleasure Ridge Park last night, 47-0. That's some big scores this week.
Coburn going to keep it himself. Runs into a defender and gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, he gained about.
Oh, he gained 5. He got the yardage back that they lost.
He got back almost to the original line of scrimmage, which is awesome.
Yeah, he got the yardage back that they lost on the false start. So it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Pirates from the 45-yard line, their own 45, with less than 4 minutes to play.
Tristram Zaring into the ball game, the sophomore, getting some playing time here.
Tom, it is EKU homecoming. Don't forget tomorrow night, Chenault Vineyard will have an EKU homecoming party following the game for the Colonels. You can head on out to Chenault Vineyard in Richmond and enjoy some great food, live music, and a fireworks show tomorrow night. Following the EKU homecoming game tomorrow, it kicks off at 3 o'clock. And we'll have a delay of game.
He threw
a false start, excuse me, a false start again.
He threw the flag right at the halfback. Hit him right in the back. I don't think he meant to do that, but it was pretty comical.
You never know. He might have just been.
I saw you moving, Ashton. He started the music a little bit too early.
49-6. Clock winding down here, and a big win for Berea on the road. Pirates way out in front. Pressure being shown by Dayton up the middle. Coburn going to run it himself. Got 2 men to beat. Cuts it back. And able to stay on his feet. He'll get it across the original line of scrimmage up to the 49. And the late flag comes in. Let's see who this one is against, as we have less than 3 minutes to play now. And it's gotten sloppy, Tom.
Yeah. Well, that can happen when you don't have regulars in the football game. Everybody's learning, and we got a player down, it looks like, for Dayton.
Tell you what, we're going to give a special shout-out to our crew tonight. Made a long trip down here. Austin Hanks, Clark Freeman, hanging out with us on a long drive down here. And I don't know if it was my singing or Tom's stories that put Austin to sleep, but...
My stories, I know it was.
Well, I didn't want to say something, but he did tell me about them. His exact words were, does that Tom guy ever stop talking?
No. That's why I do radio.
What we got on the Zoo Crew next week? Anything exciting happening next week?
Oh, always fun and exciting on the Zoo Crew. Yeah, my announcer, you come in and help Zilla the Magnificent. I understand you guys have a whole bunch more stuff for us that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks.
Okay,
so,
there you go. Yeah, and that'll be.
They're recording that. I'll get to see you when you come in and help him out there.
So, folks, don't forget, every single weekday morning, Tom Zila and the Morning Zoo Crew live on 100.7 The Coyote. All kinds of fun. If you like the classic country music and some of today's favorite songs, tune it in to 100.7 The Coyote and listen to Tom Zila and the Morning Zoo Crew every single weekday morning from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Nice punt by Timmy Thompson that is going to be returned. That should have been Berea football. It still might be Berea football. The Green Devils muffed it. Berea had a guy literally pick it up, but he couldn't hold on to it. And now I got a couple of flags, some pushing and shoving, and it's getting sloppy out there, Tom, here in Dayton. Oh, that kid's got to be ejected. He's gone.
Yeah, he
kid from Dayton threw his helmet. He is madder than a wet hornet, Tom. Threw his helmet down. I mean, that's just, a lot of frustration right now. Listen, it's homecoming for Dayton.
Yeah, that's too bad.
To have this tough of a defeat on your home field on homecoming night, some of these kids, and that kid, a lot of frustration, couldn't hold it in and took his helmet off, pushed a Berea player, threw his helmet, and hopefully he'll get calmed down, and the Pirates will be able to salt this victory away. But how about the crowd tonight? Both teams, a lot of fans here supporting their Class 1A favorite
Great
team.
Crowd. And the best seats in the house across the way on the deck. Man, that would be fun. They got like the green lights up over there. Green for the
Hey, Clark, show
home
us a
team.
shot of the house across the way again. We'll have Clark give us a shot of the house again across the way. You can see
look
it.
at that.
The folks out there
Isn't that
still
cool?
hanging out with us.
Yeah, I love that.
An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Green Devils. So we'll get back to action here. 49-6. You like the sign too, but tonight it was being trumped. The only thing being trumped was the Green Devils, Tom.
apparently the helmet throw, they didn't penalize that because there was no ejection that we saw. So just an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So they'll march it back 15 and we'll go again.
Well, shift play. Here is the Green Devils tailback as he stumbles and falls down. A nice pickup by the tailback, number 21. That is Landon Hopper, the freshman.
Now, when I played, they made spikes, Michael, that were probably 2 inches long. And had he had on 2-inch long spikes there, that slip wouldn't have happened. Those doggone spikes, even when the ground was hard, would dig in, and they'd hold you up in certain positions. You got a lot of leg injuries that way, but that's why they
kind of got
rid
your leg
of
up.
Yeah, it stiffened your legs up, and then you could get knee or ankle injuries that way. So they went to the smaller spikes after that. But
Berea player almost jumped. He got back in position, and there comes the flag. I don't think the official wanted to throw it, but there was 2 or 3 guys that jumped off sides, and whenever that happens, you got to throw the flag.
And then all the offensive linemen pointing at the guy. Hey, that guy jumped off sides.
Oh, that's a false start.
Oh, they're getting the offensive lineman for pointing at the defense.
Yeah, the Berea player did jump back into his spot, so it's a 5-yard penalty against the Green Devils, and their fans not happy with the call.
If I understand it right, as long as you don't make contact
you can get
and
back.
get back before the snap of the ball, you're okay.
Player in motion, they pitch it out. That's number 14 for the Green Devils. Isaiah Lovins, the sophomore, a good block on that opposite side of the field, and another flag lies at the 44-yard line. Man, this last 4 minutes, Tom, have slowed the game down tremendously.
That's going to be a holding call against the Green Devils.
58.4 to play, and a special thank you again to all of our great sponsors for allowing us to cover Berea's football game tonight, like Knight's Pharmacy, CHI St. Joseph Berea, Davison Hilton Accounting and Tax Service, Brandy's Bakery and Bistro, Berea's Renfro's Collision, Todd's Antique Mall, and Near New Auto Centers. All of those great sponsors of tonight's game between the Berea Pirates and the Dayton Green Devils, and also a special thank you to the county attorney in Madison County, Jenny Heyman.
34-yard line.
First down and 21 for the Green Devils. The quarterback going to keep it, roll out, throw incomplete to the near side. 38 seconds to play now, and probably see one more play before this game comes to an end. We can go by and say thank you to all of our sponsors for allowing us to come out and make the trip down here to Dayton and cover tonight's contest between the Pirates and the Green Devils. Couldn't do without our sponsors and our tremendous crew, Clark Freeman, Austin Hanks, Jaden Johnson, our radio producer tonight. Man in motion. They hand it off to him. Berea's defense trying to get to him, and they will as the clock sounds and the game comes to an end. Berea knocks off Dayton by the final score of 49-6 from here in Dayton, Kentucky. We will take a 3-minute commercial break, come back and wrap things up from Dayton. Don't go anywhere, folks. Back in 3 minutes, we'll have our hometown dental player of the game. And it's time for the Chenault Vineyards postgame show on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and WBONTV.com.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the place to go to watch your favorite team, whether it be EKU, Kentucky, or your favorite local high school team on WBON TV. Gillum's has you covered on one of their many flat-screen TVs. Gillum's has something on the menu for everyone. Pizza, burgers, mouth-watering appetizers, subs, sandwiches, salads, and more. And Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to host your next event in one of their private rooms. When you think local food in Richmond, think Gillum Sports Lounge at 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
When you're in Estill County and get the hungries, be sure to eat at Estill's Finest. In the mood for the best barbecue, pulled pork, brisket, steaks, ribs, or burgers? Follow the smoke to the House of Q. And for the best pizza, pasta, or salad, head on down to the Steam Engine Pizza Pub. No matter what you're craving, remember Estill's Finest, Steam Engine Pizza Pub on Main Street, or for mouth-watering barbecue, it's House of Q on River Drive in Irvine.
Healthy smiles are confident smiles. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is offering a new patient special. X-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride for only $99. They also have a $10 unit Botox special. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry offers their patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy. At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
11. Here on the Hometown Dental Chenault Vineyard postgame show. Chenault Vineyard tomorrow night, a big night for them as they have the EKU homecoming party. Don't forget, after the Colonels win tomorrow, I'm predicting a win for EKU football tomorrow, Tom. Head out to Chenault Vineyard for the homecoming postgame party. You can get more information on the Facebook page of Chenault Vineyard. We're going to have some great food, live music, and a fireworks show to culminate the evening at the homecoming party for EKU tomorrow night at Chenault Vineyard. Here on the Chenault Vineyard postgame show, your final score, Berea 49 and the Dayton Green Devils 6. Berea moves to 6-0, make it 7 straight wins for the Pirates as they knock off Dayton here tonight. And a big road performance, Tom, for Berea's football team. And it's now time to crown our Hometown Dental Player of the Game. Hometown Dental is going to give you 20% off of $100 off of the Zoom whitening treatment. I think it's about 20% off, but $100 off of Zoom whitening treatment and free exams and x-rays if you mention WBON TV. So go on over to Hometown Dental in Richmond, mention WBON TV, get your teeth cleaned, get the Zoom whitening treatment for $100 off. A great deal at Hometown Dental in Richmond. And our Hometown Dental Player of the Game, hard not to give it to Mr. Whitaker tonight.
Oh, my gosh. What a great support by all the key players and the position players and the line and the defense. I mean, you could have given it to anybody, really, but the one person that stood out was the quarterback. And, I mean, he had in his mind when he stepped on the field tonight that they were going to win this football game. You could see it. You could see the determination. And what a performance, man. A couple hundred yards rushing without counting the big pass plays.
Had a passing touchdown, 3 rushing touchdowns, and a big day for Jalen Whitaker, our Hometown Dental Player of the Game. And the athletic director at Berea, Jerry Bingham, says congratulations to our players and coaches. Pirate pride and proud. Keep on rolling. And he says fun watching this game live on WBON TV. So thank you all. A lot of support, a lot of great comments tonight, Tom. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with us. And again, like this and share the game. You can share this live feed for folks that didn't know we were going to be live there tonight. They can go back and watch the game. Just click that share button. Also, you know, for these players that are here tonight, they can go back and watch this game when they get back home, on the way home. All you have to do is click share on the Facebook page of WBON-TV on this live stream. Click the share button in the bottom left-hand corner. For all of us, Clark Freeman, again, killing it on the camera work tonight. Gage Chill had the night off after working last night in Estill County. Austin Hanks, our producer tonight, always doing good, making you and I look and sound good. Our radio producer was Jaden Johnson. Tom Gross and myself, Michael Watkins, have a great night. Berea 6-0 and keeping the train rolling. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time on WLFX 106.7 The Dog and on WBONTV.com.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Tailgate season at Jack Burford Chevrolet. You can pick out your favorite tailgate connected to a huge selection of new Chevy Silverados right here at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Visit us on the EKU bypass, and you can always shop jackburford.com 24/7, 365. Now what game is on? Oh, this is a good one. It's where Chevys cost less.